Before I left for Cuba, I asked producer Chris to try to book our next guest because I love his story. It's unique and it's incredible and it's inspirational. And if you haven't heard the name Rodney Smith Jr., well, it won't be long because he's been in all 50 states this summer and he's got even bigger plans than that. So Rodney Smith joining us now here on After Hours on CBS Sports Radio. And Rodney, I only heard about you on social media. I'm excited to hear more of your story. It sounds like you've had an incredible couple of months. How would you describe what this summer has been like?
Oh, it's been a very busy summer. I've done something called 50 States, 50 Loans. So I traveled to all 50 states, moving free loans for the elderly, disabled, single-parent mothers, and veterans. So, yeah, I had a busy summer, so I traveled to all 50 states doing that.
How did you do that? How did you make a plan to travel to all 50 states?
Well, I drove my car, so I drove the 48 states, and I flew to Alaska and Hawaii. And it didn't take that much planning. It was just looking at a map, deciding where to go, and just going.
Did you have fun?
Oh, yeah, of course. It's always fun doing that and meeting new people. And also getting to see America. So, it's very beautiful. I'm originally from the island of Bermuda, but I stay in Huntsville, Alabama.
And you went to Alabama A&M?
Yeah, so I just graduated from there with my master's in social work. And before that, I got my bachelor's in computer science.
Well, congratulations. This is quite a way to celebrate your graduation.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Just out of curiosity, how many miles did you put on your car?
Oh, altogether, about 20-something thousand miles. Last year, I actually done the same thing. But last year, I was doing like one loan per state. So I was doing like 2 or 3 states a day. But this time around, I done one state a day, doing up to 3 to 4 loans, sometimes even 5 to 6 loans per state.
Wow. So you would do more than one state in a day. So you were literally dropping in, mowing a few lawns, and then taking off to your next destination.
Yeah, so that was last year when I was doing 2 or 3 states a day last year, but this year I done one state a day. So I was doing 3 to 4 loans per day. Mm-hmm. And sometimes I was doing 5 to 6 loans. Just depends how many submissions I got. So yeah, it was pretty busy.
And how do you get the word out when you land in a new state?
Social media plays a huge part. Twitter. I just recently started Twitter for this tour, and it just exploded. Like I started the tour with about 20 followers, and by the end of the tour, and right up to now, I have about 48,000 followers.
Wow!
It's been pretty big on Twitter, but yeah, Twitter and Facebook and even Instagram are my main tools to get the word out.
Once that happens, you put the news on social media, and I've seen sometimes you post pictures of the state sign, so the state line that you cross. What happens? Do you just go hang out in an area and wait until someone stops you, or how do people find you?
Yeah, so like let's say your mother lived in Arizona, and you saw my request that I'm in Arizona looking for loans to do. And you just send me a message saying, "Oh, my mother lives here." I reply back saying, "Can you just let her know that I'm on my way? I'm gonna be there. And once I get there, I meet her, and I'll just do the loan. And then if someone else requests me for another loan, I'll do that, and just it's the same process. And yeah, it was that simple, Mm. So it was nothing too hard. It wasn't hard logistic wise.
So, how many lawnmowers did you manage to go through this summer?
Oh, no, just one. Just had to change out the blade a few times, but that's about it.
What about Alaska and Hawaii? Did you fly your lawnmower with you?
Oh, no. For Alaska and Hawaii, I borrowed one in Alaska. Then in Hawaii, I rented one. Made things much easier.
No doubt. That's amazing. Rodney Smith is with us here after hours on CBS Sports Radio. Rodney Smith Jr. That's what's on your Twitter. And he is the founder of Raising Men Lawn Care Service. And I've just come across his story on social media as he talks about it. It's completely exploded this summer. Rodney, what's the reaction when you mow the lawn of an elderly person or someone who's disabled or a veteran?
Oh, it's very thankful and grateful. And many of them are on fixed incomes and they really can't afford to pay anyone. So when I can come cut it for free, they can now use those funds that they would use that they will pay someone. They can now use it for medication and food and other things they really need. And it's sad that in today's day and age, if someone doesn't have the lawn cut and it grows a little bit, the city comes out and finds them. I remember when I was in Dallas, Texas, this lady told me that there's a I guess city organization that goes around and measures the height of the grass with a ruler, and
Wow.
if it's at a certain height, they can get fined. It's just crazy, but that's the whole idea of what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to inspire kids to get out there and make a difference. So the organization is named Raising Man Lawn Care Service. We also include the young ladies as well. But the idea is to encourage kids to get out there and make a difference with a lawnmower. And in 2016, I started something called the 50-yard challenge. So let's say you had a kid in New York City that accepted the 50-yard challenge. They'll make a sign saying, "I accept the 50-yard challenge," and in return, they'll receive a white Raising Man Lawn Care Service T-shirt along with shades and ear protection. Once they mow 10 lawns, they get an orange shirt, 20 yards of green, 30 of blue, 40 of red, and 50 of black. And once they reach 50, we fly to wherever they are, we do lawns with them, and we also give them a brand new lawnmower. So to date, 20 kids nationwide have completed this challenge, and currently we have 229 kids, including 1 in Canada and 7 in Bermuda and England, that are currently taking part in this challenge. So the goal is that was the purpose of my 50-state 50 lawn tour, was to encourage the kids nationwide to get out there and make a difference with a lawnmower. So yeah, but that was the goal. And next year I plan to do something called 7 Continents, 7 Lawns, where I'll travel to all 7 continents and do the same thing as I've done for 50-state 50 lawns, but I'll be traveling to all 7 continents and just trying to inspire kids around the world to make a difference with a lawnmower, one lawn at a time.
Wow. So even Antarctica, you're going to go there and mow a lawn? That's amazing. I want to
Wow.
come.
Well, we also include snow shoveling and
Ah.
raking leaves during the fall and winter, and then we also recently added picking up trash for the younger kids, younger than 7. So we're just trying to get everyone involved.
Where do you find the kiddos?
Social media. I mean, parents see what we're doing and they see me advertise the 50-yard challenge, and they say, "Oh, my son or daughter would love to do this," and they talk to their son or daughter about the challenge, and they make their signs and get signed up.
What ages are the kids roughly?
We accept kids 7 to 17, but since we included picking up trash as a part of the challenge now, there are younger kids that are taking part in that part of the challenge. And I recently started a bubble challenge. We have an Amazon wish list where we put toy lawnmowers that push out bubbles, and we have our shirts made for toddlers. So I'll be shipping out some more bubble mowers tomorrow for the little kids, and they're going to take pictures with the T-shirts and the bubble mower with their little sign saying, "I accept the bubble challenge." So we're trying to get everyone involved.
In your wildest imaginations, Rodney, did you think it would grow this quickly and this big?
Well, no, you can have a picture or something like this. It all got started just because back in 2015 I saw an elderly man outside mowing his lawn, and it looked like he was struggling, so I pulled over and helped him out. And that night was the night I decided to start mowing free lawns for the elderly, disabled, single moms, and veterans. At first, my goal was to mow 40 lawns by the end of winter because at the time I was getting my bachelor's in computer science, but I moved 40 lawns so quick that I upped my goal to 100. Then like a month and a half later, I reached my 100th lawn, and that's when the idea of Raising Man Lawn Care Service came about, and that was the end of 2015. And 2016, January, Raising Man Lawn Care Service was founded, and ever since then, it's been steadily growing. So hopefully from here on in, it just keeps going up. We'd like to see it eventually in schools.
That's awesome. Rodney Smith Jr. with us here after hours on CBS Sports Radio in Huntsville, but has been to all 50 states this year to mow lawns and to recruit young men and also young women to be part of his 50-yard challenge. And you mentioned this man that you kind of stumbled across as you were driving in 2015. Have there been maybe a couple of people that you've mowed lawns for, that you've helped out, that you've also become friends with, that are special to you?
Oh yeah, I mean that happens all the time. So I'm based in Huntsville, Alabama, and that has happened a lot. I have one lady by the name of Miss Gibbs. She's an elderly lady, and she calls me her adopted grandson because we just built a relationship over the years I've been mowing for her. She's a real sweet lady, and And then when I'm even on the road traveling to state to state, just meeting different people and hearing their stories. You feel a connection. And for my 50 State 50 Lawns tour, Briggs and Stratton, the world's largest makers of small lawnmower engines, they've contributed. They contributed funds as well as my lawnmower equipment to make that possible. They contributed last year and this year, so I'm very grateful for their support, and which made it all possible. And along the way, people will sponsor my hotel rooms.
Oh.
So almost every night I had a hotel room sponsored. And then I even meet up with people along the way, and they will give me gas cards. So people are very supportive of what I'm doing, and they believe in the mission. And I'm just very grateful for them.
Yeah, no doubt. What do you tell the kids when they get in touch with you and they say, I want to mow a lawn? What do you say to them about why you're doing it and why it's important?
I just let them know it's important to give back. Instead of playing video games, you can be out there and making a difference. I know when I was a kid, I disliked mowing lawns, but to see so many kids wanting to come out and make a difference, it's a beautiful thing. And I'm hearing from the parents saying, before my son or daughter started this challenge, they were inside playing video games. Now they love coming out and mowing lawns. So it's very beautiful to see kids putting down the video games and getting out there and making a difference.
That is true. Before I let you go, where's your family?
My family's back home in Bermuda.
Have you been able to go there and mow lawns?
Oh yeah, I mean I'm a mowed there plenty of times.
So when are you going to start your 7-continent tour?
Next year sometime. So for North America, I'll go to Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Then for South America, I'm thinking Chile, maybe Brazil. Then head over to South Africa, then Europe, then Asia, and Australia. And, Antarctica, that's going to take some logistics, but we see how that works. But
Are you planning on learning any other languages while you do this?
Oh, yeah. So for 7 continents and 7 lawns, I'm looking to have at least one film guy with me.
Oh, wow.
Film the entire thing. And, just make it into an adventure,
Sure.
So from people I meet, the kids, just make it a whole thing,
That's awesome. Well, I love it. I'm so pleased to talk to you, and I'm so inspired by what you've done. Not just the mowing of lawns for people who would have trouble doing it themselves, but also for the kids that this gives them something to be excited about and a way to give back. And to have that kind of vision is amazing. So thank you so much for sharing it with us. You can find Rodney on Twitter. I am Rodney Smith, and it's called Raising Men Lawn Care Service. There is a website, weareraisingmen.com, and I understand there's some videos on YouTube as well. So there's ways that people can find you too, all over social media.
Yeah, they can find me everywhere.
I know that I'm too old to be part of the Kid Corps, but I would love to do the same thing, to be mowing the lawns. If you ever need someone to pitch in the Northeast, you let me know.
Okay, I'm gonna hold you to it.
All right, thanks, Rodney.
Oh, thank you.